How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Yes. See, Jefferson County Court, law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session. And cause number 236CCR 0966. Case is style. The state of Texas versus Jamarian Randall Jones. Mr. Jones, would you please come forward? Let's stand before the bench. And Mr. Jones, your full name is Jamarian Randall Jones? Okay. Mr. Jones, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Jones, do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Sir. Mr. Jones, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Jones? That's good. Now, Mr. Jones, your case was scheduled for arraignment at 9 a.m. this morning. Right. Okay. And at about 9 a.m., the court's bailiff called your name at the courthouse door. You did not answer. You did not appear in court while the court was in session. And I want to say it was actually it was 11:11 when the bailiff called your name again at the courthouse door. Right. and you did not answer. Right. And the state moved for a bond forfeiture. Your bond was forfeited. Now, you appeared here almost, I guess, say about 10 minutes to 12, which was about 11:50. And why weren't you in court at 9 a.m.?
So we don't stay out here anymore. So we stay in Houston. And we come up from Houston and they had traffic jam.
Okay. So you live in Houston now? You used to live here? Okay. And you said you had a traffic jam on your way here? Okay, state.
Just an observation, Judge. We do have a visiting judge from the Houston area, and he was able to arrive an hour prior to his hearing time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the defendant in this case was aware of the time of him needing to be in court this morning, and in fact was given a significant amount of time until 11 p.m., a couple of hours after the appointed time that he was supposed to be here. So at this point, I don't see any reason to recall the bond forfeiture.
Okay, so Mr. Jones, the state is not going to recall the bond forfeiture. Now, basically what's going to happen is once the forfeiture is filed, a warrant is going to be issued for your arrest, and you'll have to turn yourself in and bond out again. That forfeiture, like I say, it's coming down the pike. It hadn't been done now. Well, they haven't did it. So at this time, now let me ask you, sir. You are not represented by an attorney, is that correct? Mm. Okay, the last time that you came to court, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say his case was his case set for an arraignment?
I'm sure that.
It was I see somewhere it was rescinded.
Yeah, it looks like it was given.
This case was transferred from County Court Law number 3. I see Judge Clint.
Yeah, and he was appointed an attorney when it was in County Court 3, Marble Provo.
And what happened? It was rescinded?
It gets rescinded when there's.
So he rescinded so he doesn't have an attorney?
No.
Okay. So what happened was, apparently when your case was in County Court at Law number 3, you were appointing an attorney, and then when they decided to transfer the case, they rescinded the appointment. Okay, so if he had an appointment, there should be an affidavit of indigence.
There is with the
Oh.
registration.
Did he say, go back and look at the judge's explanation?
On
Did- did-
325, it says reset to hire an attorney.
Okay, well, look at, is there a judge's explanation in the file?
Yes,
Okay, let's see what he requested. He
I
re,
want to reset.
okay,
this
he
case to hire an attorney.
requested that his case be reset to hire an attorney. What were you gonna say?
I was just making sure he was, I mean, he is here, so he was given proper notice of,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he was given notice of of his court date. Well, ma'am, would you please come forward? Who is this? Your mother? Okay. Ma'am, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
And I'm doing fine. What's your name?
Latasha Jones.
Okay, Ms. Jones, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes,
Ms. Jones, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Jones?
I'm fine.
Okay,
So we was running late this morning. We stay in Richmond, Texas. So we stay on the outskirts of Houston. And we got caught up in traffic. We got here about maybe 11:15, 11:20. But when he came up, he said the doors was locked.
oh, okay. Well, let me do this. I do remember when we was in court, somebody pulled on I heard somebody pull on the doorknob. And then, we went and got the bailiff went out to look to see who it was. She said she didn't see anyone. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, she didn't know, we just heard somebody pull on the doorknob. And so the bailiff went outside to see who pulled on the knob. But when she got out there, she didn't see anyone, and so she came back in.
I called the Bells Bondsman. They told me to look for the blue doors, something, to try to get some information from somebody.
Oh,
We didn't know if you got
they
the-
should have told you to come to this court. The Blue Doors is next door to here. I know there are two sets of blue doors. There's one set on that side of the hallway and another set on this side of the hallway. Okay.
and did you make contact with anyone from the Blue Door hallway?
What, did y'all talk to anybody when y'all went through the blue doors?
Yeah, I talked to her. She had a red shirt on.
Jennifer.
Well, was that, I mean, was it?
Like red hair. Yeah.
It's probably Jennifer.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you told?
She told me to call. She told me to make a call on the phone. She told me to dial like 4 digits and tell y'all that I'm here.
He spoke to me.
Okay. Okay, now let me ask you this. You stated that when you pulled on the doorknob, you went across the hall over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you went to the district clerk's office. Well, I mean, that's
And
across the hall.
People sitting behind like a computer.
Yeah, that's the
right,
district
why I
clerk's
went-
office.
That's why I went after I pulled them down the door.
Right,
Look for you.
right. I know you was looking for this court, but you had went down the hall and you went across the hall rather to the district clerk's office.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And Judge, if I may, I had a meeting with a complaining witness this morning. What time was docket called, or,
The docket,
yeah,
We-
when did it close?
I know we did 11/11 when his was the last case. So I know it was because I remember the time 11/11. When and then after that was done, I want to say,
Was it basically minutes after the?
yeah, I was still in the courtroom.
That he showed up?
Right.
Okay. Given that the difference in this case is literally 5 minutes from bond forfeiture, I would, with that new information, I would call the bond forfeiture.
Okay. So now, Mr. Jones, the state is gonna recall, well, we hadn't found that. State is gonna recall a bond forfeiture. Now, your case was reset to give you an opportunity to hire an attorney. Have you hired the attorney?
Get my settlements on my lawyer.
Okay, you say you're waiting until you get your settlement. And when will you get your settlement?
She come to- Oh, this has been a point.
So within the next 30 days, is that correct, Mom?
Any day now.
I'm just waiting on it.
So it was, y'all say you set up some case and you waiting on the settlement. Okay, so let me do this. Let me ask you this question. So you say you're gonna get it within 30 days? We can reset the case 45 days. Okay? So we're gonna reset your case 45 days. Give us a 45-day reset.
It'll be June 20th.
Okay, this case is reset to June 20th of 2025. Now, Mr. Jones, you will have to be in court at 9 AM on that day. Now, if you're hiring an attorney, your attorney may submit to the court a letter of representation. If that happens, then your attorney will be requesting another court date. But until that happens, you need to be here in court at 9 AM on June 20th of 2025. Okay? Now, you need to stay in contact with your attorney and your bonds. Your attorney and your bondsman will be given, well, stay in contact with your bondsman. You don't have an attorney right now. But stay in contact with your bondsman. Your bondsman will be given a court date. You will be given this court date from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. You have a blessed day and have a safe trip back to, you say Richmond?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Richmond,
Okay.
Texas. All right,
Okay,
Judge Holmes.
okay. Okay, so this will conclude the calling of the court's announcement docket on today's date, April 25th, 2025, County Court Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, Judge Terrence L. Holmes presiding. Everyone, please have a blessed day. Prosecutor, your excuse.
Thank you, Judge.
Court will be in recess until this 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
Okay.
Sure, it's still going.